Hi. Uh, in an effort to create different kinds of content, I think I want to take a page out of Otis Gibbs' book and just try to tell a couple of stories uh, from my shows and things have happened to me when I've been playing. The first one I want to talk about is this happened probably around 2016 or so, 2017, something like that. A good friend of mine, a mentor, Lance McDaniel, some of y'all may know him. And if you know him, you already know that then you just know. But he is one of the nicest and most caring people I've ever met. And I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing if it weren't for him. So y'all can either thank him or blame him, whichever one. But I'm grateful that he mentored me and encouraged me to continue on with music and to take the stage, and I'm happy I did. But one night he asked me, him and his band Shotgun Billies were playing at LA Nights over in Paragould, and he got a hold of me earlier in the week and said, "Hey, bring your guitar, come on up and play, sit in with us." So I did, and I worked on the songs. We did Give Me Three Steps, a couple of more, and I felt confident until we got there. I walked in the door and my confidence just kept just dropping and dropping and dropping. And then they did the first set, took a break, and my confidence got even closer to the bottom. And actually one of the negative numbers, and then I took stage and I was super nervous and thought, well, here we are. And I gave it the best I could. I didn't have a whole lot left, but I gave 100% of what I had, and thanked him, thanked the band, thanked everybody in the audience, and took my guitar and my girlfriend, and I left. And as we were leaving, this old guy just reached his hand out. He was sitting at a table close to the aisle. He put his hand out and stopped me and just looked up at me and just said, "Thank you." And that made everything better. So even when you feel like you've not done your best, it's still possible that you could have touched somebody or made somebody's day a little bit better. And that's what we're here for. That's what we do. The second story I want to tell happened this past Thursday night on February 29th at Forest Roots in Holcomb, Missouri. I was playing my show, like I do, and this guy was in there. I'd seen him there before. I'd never spoken to him, but he was at one of the gaming machines, and he looked up at me. He was close to the stage, close enough to where I could hear him talk. He looked over at me and said, "Hey, do you know any Freddy Fender?" So I had my iPad up, and I thought, well, yeah, I'll try to get through a Freddy Fender song for you. So I went to Before the Next Teardrop Falls, and I even did the Spanish part because I've studied Spanish. And when I started in, he just lit up, and he was so happy. So, that may not mean a lot to anybody but me, but it means a lot to me that I was able to make his day. And apparently, I learned this after the show. I spoke to him, and he said that his wife actually went to school with Freddy Fender down in Texas. So he's been listening to Freddy Fender for a long time. So anyway, I just thought I'd share those two stories and try to get some new kinds of content up. Please let me know how this works, because I'm not comfortable at all sitting here looking at the phone and just talking. I'd much rather be playing, but it takes all kinds.